I'm a big believer that if you don't have a good pre-season, then it's difficult to have a good season. I think the key is making sure you've got balance within it. It is long, 15 weeks. I think it's very long for this part of the world as well, probably something I'm used to in other competitions, but just making sure that we're having fun at the same time as working hard. The other big thing, boys, is to the guys that have travelled yesterday, played, sat on the bench, come off the bench, and then have fronted up again here this morning to help us prep. Outstanding lads. So you young boys, round of applause for those. I thought we had a really good week in the build up to Bristol. Different week, starting on a Sunday. We did that to ensure that we had a full training week leading into the game. The boys really bought into that. We trained well. We speak a lot here about preparation. Let's have a look, lads. Number 1, Van Vick. Number 2, Claire. 3, Hayes. 4 and 5 is Henderson and Wells. You're never going to be perfect going into round 1. You don't need to be. It's all about building throughout the course of the season. But I think that we've nailed our preparation. Been really happy with what the coaches and the staff have produced. We've got alignment there early on. You never head into round 1 as a coach completely happy, but I think we went in with confidence. Okay, big thing from me is, as I said, 15 weeks to get here. Okay, but throughout the course of the week, we build into the week. Let's lift the energy. When we're in the gym this morning, it's high comms, lads. High comms, high standards around everything that we do. When we get on field, it's high intensity and we execute it at speed. This week's going to be short and sharp around training. How good? Round 1, Leicester Tigers v Bristol in Bristol, 7:45, October 13, Black Friday. Let's go.
Oh, Lawrence! Lawrence. All right to Lawrence. Lawrence.
Oh, superb, Phil. Superb, well done. Stay down in score zone, please. 20 metres out. Tackles! Tackles! Got that, well done. Get your rolls right, get your rolls right. Well done, well done. Grab the shields again, please. Orange, your line out. 35 metres out the right. Counter ruck, right side. Just come in, come in. Yeah, just slightly tighter, about 4 metres, so that one can get to you. Yeah. Let's run the... Jog into the middle, please! That's much better, boys. Much better. Let's get our backfield in position. Head down and carry if we can't find a driver. Walk back, walk back. 2 to go, 2 to go. On edges. Turnover play! Penalise them, penalise them. Good session, this one. Jog in the middle, boys! On the jog, let's go! The intent and the intensity around it was brilliant, boys. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect on Friday night. Make sure in those moments we stay really calm and composed and just go back to the game plan and go back to what works for us. And Eve's just touched on it there. But in terms of that session, intent, both teams challenging each other, and it started in units, brilliant. That's preparation. You take confidence off the back of your preparation. Superb start of the week. Coaching, a head coach at professional level, it's 24/7. But I'm married with two girls, 2 daughters, 14 and 17-year-old. So I try and embrace what they've done throughout their day and connect with them, and obviously with my wife Carla as well. And I like to think that I can switch off. They might tell you a little bit differently. I'll go and sit in a sauna or go to the gym and do some exercise. That's sort of my way of getting away from rugby, get the positive endorphins flowing. And no, I'm not the intense head coach every minute of every day, but they might tell you a little bit differently.
Before we have a little primer, I just want to welcome someone, Sol Cutter, the Leicester Tigers case. So born in Tonga, played as rugby for the New Zealand Warriors, the Pacifica, Brumbies, Exeter, and now Leicester Tigers, fellas. So big round of applause, please. to play the numbers game. Very simple. I'm sure we've all played this, probably with a beer in hand before. Okay, so we're going to try and count to 10 as a group. So, Cara, you'll jump up. One. The next person will go 2, 3 consecutively. However, if 2 people stand up at the same time, we start again. Okay, so Cara starts off with. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here we go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. Just making sure that we're having fun at the same time as working hard. We've gone with the mini teams concept this year, where we're having little challenges and games within training sessions, within meetings, and making sure that we're just having a laugh and relaxing when the opportunity presents itself. Because if we're in here every day of those 15 weeks and it's all just serious and intense and stressful, they will soon burn out. So I think just having that enjoyment within each training day and within each week is really important. We're good? Let's go and rip into Work Smart Wednesday.
Yes, Rod! Superb! On your feet!
Bristol Bears, and they're working it nicely into that 5-metre channel. Vitoye! One-handed touchdown! But they're not having any of it! It's all about the big boys! Engagement stick. Work to do here for the Tigers, and they've not taken the restart clean. Lovely from Bernard Janssen van Rensburg. Great work there from the skipper, causing havoc everywhere. Ibitoye!
It wasn't good enough, so let's not worry about that. What we've got to have now, boys, is desire and belief that we can turn it around real quick. If we can put them under pressure quickly, by how we start in the first 10 minutes, we can turn it around quick, boys. There are a couple of things that we've got to change, a couple of things that we've built this team on that we're not doing at the moment. We've got to grab this game by the horns, haven't we? Someone's got to stand up and say, come and follow me, boys. It's not us to the coach's box. We've got to have that belief and do that. Does that make sense? Let's stick to the game plan. Next 10 minutes are critical. Let's go on that.
Better from the Tigers. Henderson again cut down low by Fitzharding. Whiteley for Hayes. Just see the hunger with which those blue shirts are throwing themselves into their defensive duties. The ball is awkward here. Oh, brilliantly picked up by Kelly. Opportunistic stuff. As long as he's onside, Tigers have a foothold. Kelly for Leicester. down. Working the feet. Henderson. Lovely dumber, he's through. Inside the 22 now. The Tigers trying to crank up the heat. Whiteley. Williams. Back to the open side, and Cracknell. This is as well as Leicester have played tonight. Whiteley, lovely delay on that, and Liebenberg is away. And the skipper is in. And the Tigers showing signs of life. After a long old wait, it's been a tough slog. But Liebenberg has got them on the board again. That's their second it up, but they've been stripped of the ball. And Rich Lane puts his big left boot onto the ball, but on the angle with not a great deal to work with. The clock is in the red regardless.
The emotions that I felt were probably a little bit surprised and disappointed. You know, I know that we'd worked incredibly hard, and the players don't go out there wanting to do anything other than perform to the best of their ability. And unfortunately, we're human beings. We had an off day, and for whatever reason, we've reviewed that thoroughly. But yeah, just disappointment, because I know that the effort was put in from the coaching staff, certainly from the players as well, and disappointed that we weren't able to go out there and start the Premiership season the way we wanted to. In times of adversity, that's when you see the real leadership of people, and being head coach of this club, I'm in a leadership role. So if I walk around kicking cans or dragging my bottom lip around the ground feeling sorry for myself, then I'm not leading by example. So it's not about yelling and screaming at the players by any means. As I said, I don't think anyone goes out there to perform anything but at their best. Just a couple of things from me. So I'm not going to go into specifics now, boys. That's why we'll have the review meetings on Monday and we'll go through detail. Big thing from my end, it's always nice reviewing wins, but we're going to learn out of tonight. We will learn plenty about ourselves out of tonight from a review perspective. Just a couple of things we can't be beaten on, boys. First 40 minutes, they outrun us and they're more physical than us. And it's as simple as that. I know that's hard to take. That's the reality, isn't it? For us to get within 11 points tonight is a bit of a surprise, because we could not have played worse in patches. Could not have played worse, boys. We showed fight in the second half. We take our learnings out of, dust ourselves off, and again. Does that make sense? Rugby teams have these moments, boys. As I said, shoulders back, chest out, dust ourselves off, and go again. Turn up Monday, ready to get better. We love our fans and supporters, and as I've said in the past, it's a big reason for why I'm here. You know, I understand that there's pressure and expectation, and they want us to perform well and play well every week, and we want to do exactly the same. So I think you know, what we're excited about is getting to Mattioli Woods, Welford Road on Saturday against Sale, and putting in a performance that they're really proud of. And I know that the players, off the back of review on Monday, were pretty disappointed and are motivated to ensure that they leave on Saturday afternoon, and you know, really happy and really proud of the team that they support so passionately.